Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this daily currency call where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So today is Friday. We will be doing the Canadian dollar. So before we start today's session, do help me with this poll. Is this your first time here? Yep. So yeah, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So just a quick look at the poll. Yeah, I do see quite a number of first-timers here. So to help me with this next poll, where did you know us from? So while you guys are filling up the poll, let me give a brief introduction about Jin. So Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than US $10 million on a daily basis for his managed account clients. And also he's an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. Yeah, so taking a quick look at the poll, I do see a lot of you coming in from the Telegram channel as well as the Traders Club. So I just want to take this opportunity to share with you guys what the Traders Club is all about. I just shared my screen. So yeah, this is our private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So this is the place to be, whether you are new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. So if you have just joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our signals, absolutely free. But a question you might have is, well, we have told you when to get into a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you these signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you on where to exit to. Yeah, so why we do this? So that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also learn how to trade better. So if you require some coaching or are new to trading, yeah, we have members only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesday. Yeah, so on Wednesday we have live trading sessions, and on Monday we have Jin's group coaching and also some economic roundup to update you on recent market and economic developments. So these two sessions is the best time for you to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. Lastly, we have a wide range of features here: analysis, daily currency watch list, our weekly correlation tables, trade ideas, many tutorial videos. Yeah, so many features here, providing you with all the best information, shortcutting your way to trading success. So to join the group is very simple. Just hop on to tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. It is a paid subscription of $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you are facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking any risk on your trades, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit and some coaching to improve your confidence and strategy immediately. So just want to end off by saying that, trading with a close-knit community, with Jin here guiding us, senior traders here sharing ideas, trading can be enjoyable and definitely profitable. So if you haven't already, just click on the link, hit this button, US $199 a year, and join now. With that, I'll pass the time now to Jin for the currency call.
All right. Good morning, everyone. So it is Friday, Friday the 5th of Feb. Straight away, we've been talking about this for the whole week already. Tonight we have the non-farm payroll numbers coming out, the US non-farm payroll numbers coming out, but the focus is still on the US CAD for today, and then Daniel will tell you more about Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies. Let's get straight into it. Jin's voice is a bit soft. I will try and speak up a little bit. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so looking at the news, Looking at the news here, forextradingasia.com. Head on to the economic calendar section, and then you can see all the news that's happening. What we have tonight is the U.S. non-farm payrolls was minus 140k, expected to be 50k. I think that we might actually see a good, a reasonable number come out here. But the main thing is unemployment rates looking to hold at 6.7%, with average hourly earnings going from 0.8 to 0.3%. So out of all of this, I think that we've seen the early move in the US dollar already. We've seen some some strength come around from the US dollar yesterday. I think this might actually continue through today, through non-farm payrolls. Um, you know, numbers here are not that hard to beat. 0.3% and 50k. I think it's not that hard to beat. So we might actually see further upside to the US dollar just based on those three data. However, today we are looking at the US CAD. So if you're going to focus on the CAD, what you're going to take note of as well is that there's employment numbers coming from the CAD. Um, Employment change going possibly from minus 62k, 62.6k to minus 47.5. Okay, so looking at some change, some recovery into the employment change, but still a negative number. So still not very good news in general for the Canadian, and also unemployment rates going from 8.6% to 8.9%. So you're actually looking at unemployment rate increasing in the Canadian economy. So what this all means put together, when we start looking at it into the charts, okay, this is the chart, the US CAD on the H4 time frame. Okay, we are looking based on the news and all of that. We are looking at possible um, strength in the US dollar, possible weakness coming from the Canadian employment numbers. What this means is we could actually see weaker Canadian, stronger dollar, further upside into the US CAD. Okay. However, I wouldn't be looking to buy it up towards the 1.29 level. That's a good 50 pips upward move. I wouldn't be too keen on that because your stop might be 30 pips for a 50 pip move or almost 60 pips move. Possible, but not the best kind of trade I'll be looking for. What I would actually position for will be to let it go up, let it see whether it's going to break above that 129 level. Okay, based on the news, everything put together, is it going to break that 129 level? And if it does, then we could have a better looking trade idea here. Above 129, say about 129.30, keep a tight stop at about 30 pips, 40 pips, and you have a 180 pips upward move. I know, move it there like that. So it's do it within this week. All right, so give it that chance. Sit there, wait for it, let it break above 129, then look for the upside move from 129 to about 131.33. Um, at this point, I don't think it'll go all the way up just based on this news coming out at 9:30 tonight. But what I think is that if you put your take profit levels up there, you might actually give yourself that chance to trade or to close out anywhere in between that move upwards. Okay, so that very quickly is the US CAD. As we're towards the end of the week, what I want to do is a quick review and then projections into next week. So a quick review, things to take note of. We looked at the New Zealand dollar early this week on Monday. Happy with the analysis, went up, hit that 7225 resistance before turning back down. So both that upwards and downwards direction move. And then we looked at the US yen, right? Yesterday I was just telling you US yen sitting at this 105 level. Let it bounce, let it break upwards from this 105 towards 106. It's already halfway there. Okay, so it's already been that 30, almost 40 pip move upwards already. I hope you did jump into that trade. If not, then we had that yen, pound yen as well, with that chart pattern there breaking out of that consolidation towards 144. Okay, at 144 right now, I think that we might still see further upside, but be a bit more careful with this move. And then lastly, gold, yesterday I spoke about it, saying that it was going to come down towards 1773. It's almost there. I do think that we're going to see some retracement before that continuation of that move downwards. Still looking for buying opportunities on gold rather than trying to trade it down towards 1773. With that, looking into, I'll come back into the news again. Okay, so back onto Forex Trading Asia.com. Looking at next week. Okay, next week is going to be a bit interesting for several reasons. One is that, as I scroll through, I've gone through this already. As I scroll through, there's nothing big news happening next week. Okay, um, not the ones that I particularly pay attention to, anyways. So you'll see that it should be quite a nice trending scenario. Opportunities to trade following the trend. You can see markets probably going to be moving quite nicely throughout the week. Why I say it's going to be interesting is because it's also going to be Chinese New Year on the Thursday and Friday starting next week. So probably we're going to see a little bit of liquidity drop as you know China goes on holiday. Most places go on holiday, so be careful with your trades as we head into the later into the week. But without big new stimulus coming around, we could see markets trend a little bit better. Okay, so with that said, I will now pass to Daniel to share with you about the cryptocurrencies.
Hey, thanks, Jin. Good idea on the US CAD. Let's look at the crypto right now. Let me share the screen. There you go. Okay, that's not what I want to share with you. What I'm interested to share with you is a view of the cryptocurrencies. Okay, close this one, minimize this, and move inside. Okay, just last week we were talking about just this Bitcoin movement, and we did see a flag coming in. I did mention that if it breaks out, I was looking at here, and it breaks out above the 33860 level, and it breaks out of the flag pattern. We could possibly look up to possible even to 40,660, the next resistance line. It actually did almost that. In fact, it happened almost immediately. I expected it to happen next following week, but it happened immediately, came back down and continued to push up really nicely all the way to 37623 area. Almost close to 38,000, and seems to be holding across. So now what we'll probably be looking at, I'll take that away. It's probably moving. It's going to move across, and then before it continue to move up. My thinking is we're going to move across like this, okay, until maybe move across over to close to the trend line before a possible moving upwards direction towards the resistance level of 40,660. That's for the Bitcoin movements coming in. Okay, so barring the Elon Musk tweeting, also this is the possible happening following the trend, moving on with the Bitcoin. There seems to be a really strong demand and surge coming in for Bitcoin. Now looking at Ethereum, we also mentioned that if it breaks out above the resistance of 1,400 level, it will probably go up. And I did a gauge about 1,800, and it didn't did that. It went up. It did go up, but it went all the way to about 1,680 area, and it moves in. My thinking right now is what's going to happen is this going to be form a flag. It's going to stay across, and it's probably going to have a flag pattern coming in a consolidation phase. Okay, let me click this one here, and let me move another one. It's probably going to be a flag pattern consolidation before a continuation upwards, or even up all the way to I would say at least 1,800 level continue moving upwards with the demand. Recently, the short-term and long-term, medium-term demand for Ethereum has been seen very, very strongly. So this is what's probably going to happen just based on the technical charts itself. Now, last one I want to talk about, well, I decided to choose 3 popular cryptocurrencies, and that would be Ripple. Now, Ripple has recently gained some attention again, where you can see, especially the last week, there was such huge demand coming in for Ripple. Now, with Ripple, it surged all the way up to about this level of a 0.695 here before coming back down. Okay, so if those who are looking at Ripple, looking at the charts right now, I would probably consider that you probably have to wait for it to really break again with the resistance level of maybe 0.4936 area before we look to possible going on the demand coming in going for the trend. And looking at the indicators, we will probably look to go all the way to 0.6954 level, to the next previous high here. I think that will probably be going to happen for Ripple. Okay, so I go through the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Looking forward, most likely the demand will be there moving forward. Okay, so that's all I have for cryptocurrencies. So let me pass it back to Jinwei.
Okay, I've just launched a poll. Do let us know what do you think of this webinar, and I'm also going to post up some links in the chat right now. Yep, so our YouTube channel link, subscribe to our YouTube channel for our daily recordings, Telegram channel for free signals, Traders Club link, and also the 4-day FX Kickstarter FX Facebook group, and our Forex Briefcase Managed account link. So yeah, that's the end of the session today. Do join us on Monday again for the currency call on the Aussie and Kiwi. So yeah, goodbye. See you guys on Monday.